Guys, let's go to the front of the Cairns Post. Now, big issue in North Queensland at the moment are these drum lines and whether, in fact, the government are able to wheel them out because there's been a spate of problems with shark attacks up there. Drum lines back at sea is the headline. Shark drum lines are to return to 3 popular Cairns beaches, but all others will miss out. Damien, isn't it important that governments ensure that humans are protected from shark attack despite the fact that the Greens are so heavily invested in this issue?
Yeah, look, I really don't understand this, why you would legislate such devastation against your tourism industry. You know, we saw the horrors in the Whitsundays last year with the tragic death of the young Victorian doctor and the horrible mauling of the young girl and the woman from Tasmania. And you know, these are never before seen tragedies that we're just not used to seeing in Queensland because for time immemorial we've had drum lines. And I remember in Townsville, when I was there at the Townsville Bully, we got the numbers and Townsville was killing more sharks in our drum lines off the coast there near Magnetic Island than in any other centre in the state. And it was shocking. You know, we couldn't believe it, that those sharks could have been in and around Magnetic Island swimming holes. And here we have in Cairns this ridiculous situation where, you know, the Queensland government is installing its drum lines at some beaches but not others because they don't control the waters of Ellis, Clifton and Palm Cove.
Correct.
So, you know, that's not to say that there's going to be sharks trawling those waters during these summer holidays, but, you know, it does increase the risk that this might happen.
Yeah.
I just think it's madness.
If you're a tourist out there, Glee, so you're just wondering about when you see these stories, you know what the situation is. You're going to vote with your feet on this situation. You're going to say, where do I think it's safe to swim? And I can tell you, if there's a risk, you think that there's going to be sharks circling out
I wouldn't be swimming in Sid Harbour.
You know, well, yeah. Well, why would you do that now? You know, and then look, and I know this is a situation across Australia, whether it's on the east or west coast in terms of these issues here. But the reality is, if you know there's drum lines there, if you're going to take your family out to swim, where do you think you're going to go?
Incredibly poignant point, Scott Emerson. If we look at where we live here at the moment, on the Gold Coast, the 42-kilometre stretch between Coolangatta and Narrowneck is protected by shark nets. There hasn't been a fatality there in the last 60 years. If you go 25 kilometres south or even 50 kilometres south to, you know, that Kingscliff, Byron Bay area, there have been a spate of shark attacks in the last 10, 15, 20 years, including a number of fatalities. No shark nets. I know where I'd be putting my son. He wouldn't be swimming at Ballina or Byron, but I'm happy to have him swimming at Kirra or Burleigh Heads.